I am back with whatever fucking part I'm on of this video series. We are slowly getting to, well, yeah, I guess we right there, yeah. Russia was about the halfway point, so slowly getting closer. These videos are just gonna get shorter and shorter as it goes on. What I might do is, just because of how many fucking videos I'm backlogged, I might because what I'm gonna do is, after Italy, I'm gonna go to Pan Asia, because I believe that one was added first, but this one was there before that because of that one ship, but I believe that was the first tech tree line. I don't remember, but we go Pan Asia, then Pan Euro, then Commonwealth, then actually no, I'm gonna go Pan American, then Commonwealth. That's pretty much how I'm gonna do it. So anyway, yeah, we're on Italy. These two, I might do them both tomorrow. And, let's get in with D. Algahire B. Just a simple Black Friday variant of D. Algahire. Nothing too special, but it was cheap, and basically now if I want to play D. Algahire, I got a Black Friday variant that's a premium ship, so I'll get more back from when I play her. So that's a upside, although I don't really play this ship a lot, mainly because I just generally don't like the gun layout. I would rather stick to, as a tier 3 ship, literally any other one I got besides the one French one that I got. Tech tree wise, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go after how they were put in. So I'm gonna do like the main cruiser line, the cruiser line, battleship, and then I'll touch on all the new ones. So, alright, cruisers. The tier 1, I think Nino Bixio is how her name's pronounced. Pretty decent looking ship. Got kind of the canvas armor type John going on there. I don't really like how the superstructure has these breaks in the middle because the guns are placed there, but it is what's this? When's this ship was designed? Yeah, 1914. So still, wait, 1914. Damn, that is pretty late compared to some of the other ships. Gun-wise, it does have a lot of guns, so it is nice, and maybe I should pull up the chat because I've been forgetting to do that with my most recent videos. So I'm gonna just put my volume down so I don't end up... Alright. Moderation helps everyone. Why the fuck would I need a moderator? I barely get anyone in the chat. So, anyway, yeah, Dante Algahire, not Dante Algahire, fucking Nino Bixio. Pretty okay, just kind of weird back of the ship. Next, I don't know how to pronounce this one's name. This one, let's see, when was this one launched? 1912. Okay. This one, even though kind of seems a bit more, I mean, nah, I see the old styleness to it. Probably my favorite tier 2 cruiser. Did I also mention it has torpedoes? I like the gun layout, I like the look, besides that like weird cylinder thing in front of superstructure. I think that looks fucking stupid, so... Yeah, play-wise, I do like this one. Again, cruiser with torpedoes, although... Preferably at tier 2 cruiser wise, I would take out the German tier 2 cruiser. Unless you're counting Misaki, I'd probably choose to take her out, but I count her as a battleship because that's what she is. Gasano, very tall tier 3. That's all I gotta say. I mean, it does look nice. It got kind of nice looking shaped superstructure. I don't like the catapult on the front here because I do get that most of the time they didn't I don't think they shot off the front, but like if you had, well, yeah, granted they also have the thing there, but like if you're in a battle and need to get a plane up there, I don't think you're gonna be able to get it through. Like you'd have to have both the turrets turn. Actually, yeah, you might, but yeah, just meh. Monticle, I think that's how it's pronounced. That's how it looks pronounced. Basically, the previous one, just in a different skin. Actually, no, that's a lie. This one has really fucking good AA. This is the ship I got my first Clear Sky medal from. Trento? I have no idea how it's pronounced. Does have the same main deck catapult thing, although I will have to admit though, it is pretty clean looking compared to other nations, how big they stick up, but I'm not sure how useful it was. Playing wise, the ship low-key kinda sucks. Yet again, I'm also not a cruiser person, so it just might be me. Looks wise, this is my favorite Italian ship. And yeah, also got more secondaries than the previous ones and better AA with the hull B. So yeah, although sadly one thing that kind of annoys me is that I cannot get this camo. Zara, decent looking besides that like big circle thing in front of the bridge. I kind of wish the bridge was like more not have stuff in front of it. Has the same on deck catapult, but this one also has an elevator there. I'm assuming that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a door to an elevator because it goes like right up to the back of the catapult. And then pretty interesting looking ship. That's all I gotta say about this. And then Amalfi, I think is how it's pronounced. It looks weird. Like superstructure wise, bridge wise, it looks weird. Like it does not look like how the rest do. And then we'll get to that one later because that one's new. Battleships, normal D Algahire. Meh. Just meh. I like the Black Friday one better. Looks better with that nice clean black and silver paint job. Well, black and chrome. I think it's chrome. I don't know. This one, I do like. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. It has that weird put a turret in the middle of it. Although, just from the looks of, I mean, I'm not sure if it was set up like this with real life, but if they set up the lifeboats like this, I feel like that kind of just renders that whole turret useless. I mean, granted, you're gonna probably have the guns tilted up, but like, I don't know if they had to, that just, to me, just makes it look that turret is completely like useless. Andrea Doria, just kind of mid, just kind of neutral feelings. I mean, I don't like the 3-2-2-3 turret design, especially on this one. It looks a lot like it looks. I mean, granted, yes, they are two different types of turrets, but compared to how the Americans did it with Nevada and Oklahoma, it looks like a bigger size difference between the two turrets. F-Car, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, the turrets on this one look interesting. They kind of look Italian, how they look like a bit blocky. Just the whole design for this ship looks interesting. Although, sorry about that. Although, the only thing that kind of annoys me is how far back the most rear turret is. Like, the front one, yeah, is a little bit too far forward. But like, I feel like it doesn't have to be this much space in between, because most turrets have like the guns from turret 2 and 3 overlapping on top of turret 1 and 4. I mean, the front doesn't look that bad, but the back, just because of how stubby it makes the stern look. And then Vivanito. I like it. One of the few types of ships that has like a superstructure right, a bridge right on top of the other that actually looks good. And yeah, I like it, and her premium sister ship, which we will get to eventually. All right, the new ships. We'll get on with the cruisers. If you want to see my initial reactions to these, I recommend checking out the update day video. I'll probably re-edit the description after this is done being live and link it in the description, but I might not, so just check my channel for it. It looks interesting. Superstructure's a bit like, to me, I don't know, I'm get kind of like futuristic vibes, but at the same time not. I think like from this view kind of just looks normal, but as soon as you get up more and see that it's just like a tube going up, it kind of looks futuristic. I feel like if I mean, I don't know which is the bridge. I'm assuming the tallest one's the bridge. If that was like down a level and the second one just wasn't there, it'd probably look better. And then it got kind of same secondary thing going on as the what's it called? I already forgot its name, but I know Roma. Although, I think it has one extra turret, which is good, but I don't know how good the Italian 3-gun turrets are for the cruisers. Battleships, I think it's Leparto. Also interesting. I feel like it takes, just from how the front looks like, it reminds me of like a German design a tiny bit. Other than that, I just find it interesting. Like, alright, got the quadruple turrets, which I'm not really a big fan of them for most countries, especially not Britain, but like the Italian, they don't look that bad, the quadruple turrets. I mean, it still annoys me, the corner, like the very, very sharp corner on the front. I don't know why. Something about it annoys me, and I can't quite pull it out, and my fucking something is in my blanket and digging into my back. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, there we go, got that fixed. Looks wise, I'm not really a big fan just because it has like, it looks like it has 3 bridges stacked right on top of each other. So, yeah, interesting secondary layout. Like, she looks like she got a lot. I'm assuming she probably could be kitted out to be a brawler. Actually, what's her secondary range? 6 kilometers base. I'm not sure if that's standard for tier 8. But if it's going off tier 5, not tier 5, tier 7 standards, then it is better than average. Actually, wait, it'd probably say in the overview. Exhaustness, nimble aim, no. I'm assuming the ship's probably a good brawler, just judging by the amount of guns she has. And I feel like she'd probably also have an interesting playstyle, and I do like the interesting how they broke up the dual-purpose battery. I mean, I'm assuming they're dual-purpose, they might not be, but... And then well, yeah, the dual purpose, then the main secondaries. Next is the newly added destroyers. This one I kinda like, but kinda don't. I feel like if the gun didn't have like the whole shield thing on it and it was just a gun, then it'd probably look a bit better. Other than that, just kind of just looking at it looks like a typical tier 2 destroyer. Tier 3, Turbine, I believe her name. I like her a little bit better. But I think the only difference between her and Dupree is just how the windows are, and that just looks so much more better. Although still got the thing with the gun shield things. This one is when the design kind of changes and kind of stays a bit more, which I think it changes for the worst, although I do like that turret design a lot more. This one, just because of how it bumps out, just looks weird. But I'm glad that we finally get to see Italian destroyers. Like a full non-premium ones. This one, block. That's it, just block. Also interesting placement for a gun, like damn near right in the middle of the torpedoes. Kind of thinking they'd probably like do it there or there, but yeah, other than that, just block. Minecraft, square, cube. This one, I do like to look at this one a bit better. I feel like if it didn't have that one thing turning that window into a circle, I wonder what that's for, because that's on a few ships from a few different nations. I feel like if it didn't have that, I'd probably like it more. I mean, just ignoring that though, like from this, kind of can't ignore that. But yeah, I do. Yeah, actually I do. I think this probably would be my favorite Italian destroyer, looks wise. Besides the fact of how it has the gun there, even though the gun could probably work better down there or there, but we're not going to talk about that. Also, it has the stacked torpedo tubes, which I don't really like. I prefer it just to be like all flat line. Tier 7. I kinda like it, but kinda not. If her bridge didn't have that weird thing where it popped out a little bit more, I probably would like it. But yeah, it doesn't have that. Although I do like the what you call it for the second. Oh wait, that's not a full. That's just the front and the sides. And yeah, it has a better gun layout, but still has the stacked torpedoes. And for some reason, the walkways look like extra tall. Oh wait, yeah, that's because they are extra tall. They're like damn near half a level. Yeah, they're like half a level higher. Also, can we just acknowledge that that's that big ass like $600 family size raft that you can get at Walmart? I don't know. It just reminded, not Walmart, Kmart. It reminded me of the one scene from Grown Ups. Yeah, the second from Grown Ups 2, where the bus driver, like, there's a raft in there, touches the box, and it just inflates, sending him flying into the shelf behind him. This one, based on that Russian destroyer thing, so I'm assuming this would have probably have been something with the Lend-Lease program. Right, if it will say, in many aspects similar to the Soviet destroyer leader had been built in Italy. The ship had increased firepower. Blah blah blah. Yeah, basically just I'm guessing either that or they got like a license to build it. I don't know. Either Lend-Lease, or was that a thing? Was Italy eligible for the Lend-Lease program after they switched sides? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now we go on to ships in the store. And alright, Italy. This one basically just Zara, but premium and no torpedoes. So, I mean, if I could get this livery on Zara, then we'd be ballin', and the premium benefits. But no, because it doesn't have that torpedo tubes. Roma, I remember when this campaign came out, I believe. I do like Roma. Pretty good camouflage. Interesting selection of planes, and just generally how the back deck is laid out. I mean, I guess they don't store them in a hangar like below deck, but I wouldn't exactly put them to where they're like suspended like 20 feet in the air so the wind could easily blow it over. Mainly talking about the biplane because that shit looks light as fuck. But yeah. Next is Pablo Emilio. Or Emilio. Something like that. Destroyer thing. I feel like, yeah, just tier 7. I feel like she would work better as a tier 8 or legendary tier, just what her side. I mean, I believe it might be similar to the legendary tier Russian destroyer. Other than that, I just kind of just meh. Don't really. I mean, looks like. Is that a fucking conning tower on a destroyer? Hold up, alright, we gotta go to the armor view. This is a fucking conning tower on a destroyer, alright. Alright, Leon. The only thing I don't like about Leon is, just how low the superstructure, not the bridge is. Like, I feel like it should be raised a little bit, and the weird tarp looking thing. Also, why the fuck do the Italian ships have deck chairs? I mean, yet again, also the French ships have, like, why does the Italian and the French ships just have, like, normal, like, lounge space? Like, you're on a warship, not a fucking cruise ship or ocean liner. That space could be easily swapped out for AA batteries. Brizzy, I believe is her name. I like the look of this ship. I don't know why, but I like it. And it's one of the few that I don't really mind the 3-2-2-3 layout. Also torpedoes on cruiser. Julius Caesar. Good ship. I regret getting, because I used to have it like a very long time ago, but then I got rid of her. But maybe since she is discounted, I will get her again. How long is the discount? Discount ends in a month. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll get her again. Well, because last time, yeah, when I first got her was when she was discounted, so maybe I should do that. Pretty good ship, although I don't remember how well she plays. I mean, it is one of the most formidable ones at tier 4. And then, this one, I think it's just a reskin variant of a tech tree ship. Not even that, I think it's just like the same, just with a different paint scheme. And the bridge looks a little bit different. Oh, it's, the tier 4 one. Actually, yeah, this is slightly different than tier 4. But I still prefer Tech Tree one. That one got some bomb ass AA. And yeah, that's basically gonna be it for this video. And this will be Alpha 118 signing off. I hit the correct button this time.